Hello Darts Nutz, welcome to Darts Review channel. In this video I'm going to be checking out the new Red Dragon Luke Humphries TX1 darts. Now a lot of people have been wanting the darts that Luke Humphries uses, but I think the darts that he uses were the old Simon Whitlocks. Now I'm not 100% sure if these are exactly the same style as them and the same dimensions, but they do look pretty close, so I think this is as close as you're going to get to what he uses if it's not exactly the same. Now I bought these from Red Dragon using that 10% discount code that I mentioned I got from signing up to the newsletter. So if you haven't signed up to the newsletter, sign up to that and hopefully you'll get the code and get them a bit cheaper. So let's check them out. So I'm reviewing the 22 gram version. You can also get them in 24 gram. The 90% tungsten. They're also available with 20 gram in soft tip and the retail for £39.90. So as you can see, it comes in the Red Dragon Luke Humphries cardboard packaging, and inside you've got a foam inlay with the darts in place, and they're fitted with the Nitrotech short polycarbonate and alloy top stems, and come supplied with a set of the extra thick hardcore Cooland Luke standard shape flights. The darts are fitted with a black coated point, and it's a kind of a torpedo style shape. Got a tapered nose section and then slightly wider, and then a taper towards the rear. And as you can see, it's a ring grip, but I'd probably say it's more like a groove grip really, because it's really only that section that's a thin ring and groove. The rest is like just widely spaced grooves, but that part there, the grooves are a little bit wider, so maybe that, and the nose is probably the grippiest part, but it's not really that grippy overall. Quite a low level grip. Kind of reminds me of I think it's the Lazarenko darts. It's kind of a similar shape to that, but a simple style. But there you go. There's the Nitrotech short stems and the Cooland Luke extra thick standard flights. Now they've got a kind of a holographic sheen to them, and they really do stick in tight onto these Nitrotech stems. Ooh, really tight hold on there. Oh, can't see what I'm doing now. So I'll be surprised if they pop off. So as you can see, it's got a tapered front, small smooth section, and then a thin ring and groove grip. And then you've got what I would probably say is just grooved sections. I suppose you could call them wide flat rings with slightly wide grooves in between. And then as you get along the barrel, the grooves get a bit narrower, but it's not massively grippy. And as you can see, it tapers towards the end, and then it's just got the Red Dragon logo. There's no player's signature name on it, but there you go. That's the close look at the Luke Humphries TX1 darts. So I measured the black coated points at 27.5mm. There's a tapered nose, very small smooth section at the front, 2.7mm, then some thin ring and groove, 5.4mm. Then you've got these wide bands with quite wide grooves in between, that's 13.5mm, and then some more wide bands but narrower grooves, that's 16.5mm, a slightly longer tapered smooth section on the end, 5.2mm, length 43.3mm, widest 7.05mm. That's 22.18 grams. 22.17 grams. And 22.18 grams, so nearly perfect. Full setup, 24 grams. Here's the balance with nothing attached and with the supplied setup. And this is the balance with medium in between short nylon stems and standard flights. It's a low level grip dart. The grippiest part is probably the thin rings at the front, so 3 at most. Strange, some have landed a bit flat. That one's kind of like halfway and that one kind of like angled up like my normal style. But I know they're only 22 gram, but they actually feel lighter, which is kind of surprising. Normally when you're a front gripper and it's a kind of a front weighted style, it usually feels like the weight is at your grip, where it doesn't feel like that with these. Don't know why that might be. And just a kind of a low level grip, really. Almost feels like a smooth barrel dart. Got 2 troubles on that last throw there. But obviously you have to be into your short barrels, but like I always say, if you've never tried a short barrel dart, you should at least try it at once because it's like everything in darts. You've just got to try it to see whether it suits you, and that applies with different lengths and different thicknesses and balances, what have you. But I think this is one for people that don't need a lot of grip. So if you're into your short barrels and you don't need a lot of grip, then probably worth a look. First and last one went alright. The second one went a bit wild. I think it's probably just the way I released it, like. Obviously it gets very slightly thinner around that middle. Depends on how far you're going, but still got the same feel, like the grip. It's just almost like a mild low level kind of a grip. But again, balance is quite nice. It's just mainly because it's a short dart though. And 2 went quite nice as well. But yeah, it's fine from the middle. So like I say, if you're short barrels and you don't need a lot of grip and you're mid gripper, it'll still be fine for you. I think that's in the treble, that. I can't tell from here. It was in the treble. So I got a treble from the rear grip, but actually landing quite flat in the board as well. And again, the grip is still the same, just that it kind of just feels like a groove grip more than an actual ring grip. Just like a flattish smooth barrel, but with grooves cut into it. I seem to be landing quite flat in the board from the rear grip. I'm not saying if you're an actual rear gripper that's how it's going to work for you, but that's how it's working for me. Oh, it hurt my wrist, that last one. I think I've been throwing too much lately. But yeah, again, it's fine if you're a rear gripper and you like that style. But for me, overall, it's just not enough grip. Don't believe that. They were fairly nicely grouped, but that was it, the first one I think, just above the wire. Bugger. So that's the Luke Humphries TX1 darts. Not quite enough grip on them for me personally, but nicely front weighted style, but it's only a short dart anyway, so balance is rather nice. Obviously I'm still not sure, but I don't think they're the ones he's using. I think he's still using the old Whitlock darts, and also he uses quite long stems. I do actually have some long stems somewhere, but I was going to use them because they belong to me dad, so I don't want to wreck them. But anyway, if you're into your short barrels and you don't need a lot of grip, it's still a very nice one. So I'll leave you with the gallery so you can have a close look at them. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy darting.